Happy Friday to you. Welcome to the Geyer Cook Report Friday Wrap-Up. Today is February the 24th. We're going to talk about this week's episodes. As always, you can get to this show note that I'm showing you right here if you go to the GeyerCookReport.podbean.com. We put the audio in there after 7 o'clock, of course, because we're doing the show live right now. We can't very well have the audio in there ahead of time. I suppose we could, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, this week's episodes, let's get to them. On Monday, when we did the Geyer Cook Report, happy Monday to you. If we didn't catch you then, we'll say it now. We talked about how to get your free business listing at google.com. They've got an 800 number that you can call in and get set up. And I just talked with someone just this morning about getting their business listed. What that gives you is a listing in maps. People can write reviews about your restaurant, etc., etc., etc. So if you're a local service business, the NAP is important, your name, address, phone number, and so I'd encourage you to get to doing that. And so we'll go back and look at Tuesdays by clicking here. And the Tuesday episode of the Geyer Cook Report, we talked about SEO tips for bloggers. This has got the basic, you can do it, easy peasy stuff. Title your post properly, remember your content's important, etc. And those 5 things, if you're a blogger and you do those 5 things, you win. Okay? If you don't do them, well, we know what don't doing them means. It means that you don't win, right? So, and going back to the list on Friday Wrap-Up, which is what I meant to do the other time, we won't tell that secret. And Kelvin, we miss you. If I had a co-host, you know, this wouldn't happen, so we'll blame Kelvin. No, not really. He's having fun today. He's visiting the grandchildren. He said he's not spoiling them so much as just a visit, and that's probably good. So, have a good visit. The Wednesday, what's on our mind report, is we wanted to find out how the Geyer Cook Report performed as far as speed goes, and how it was doing on Twitter, how it was doing on LinkedIn. And so I did the search, and if I do the search on Twitter, and we looked for the Geyer Cook Report in the hashtags, hashtag the Geyer Cook Report, I own the page. Every post there is moi, okay? Either from vDomain Hosting, from the Geyer Cook Report, from WebGuy at Buyer Web Services, just for Kitsap. The list goes on and on. With everybody that's posted this there, I'm quite pleased with that, and I think that I'll have to encourage you to give Twitter a go. If you're not doing it now, set up your own custom hashtag that's just you, and rock and roll. Thursday, B2B Thursday, real simple. We talked about the difference between online load time and fully loaded time. Now, online load time is when the processing of the page is complete and all the resources on the page have finished downloading, okay? Fully loaded time is when the onload event fires and there's been no network activity for at least 2 seconds. Like there's 2 seconds have gone by, nothing has to be downloaded to make the site be as it's expected to be. So that's when GT Metrics says, okay, your page fully loaded time is this. And I did a report today on a blog I just set up at Blogspot, and as you can see, not very fast. Okay, I haven't touched it, haven't tweaked it, just set it up this morning right before the show, like about 10 minutes before the show, so I could at least see at what the page speed was. Now, one that I have touched in terms of online services is the main website for GeyerCookOnlineServices.com. And we'll analyze that, and this is how it looks when you're doing the analyzation. And of course I picked this one because it's pretty darn quick. At least it has been in the past. Of course today, being that we're recording it, it'll run and be slow. Nope, it's going to come up fast. And it generates the report, and our page is loaded. It's got a 1.4 fully loaded time. The total requests are 14 requests. The Y slow speed is acceptable, 81%, etc., etc. So give that GT metrics a look. I think you're going to like what it does for you. And on that note, I'm going to turn off the screen share. At least I'll try to. There we did. Okay. And I'm going to say all those things that you usually say at the end of a show, as in thanks to Fraser Ramsey for getting this whole idea going. If he hadn't set up the speed or the image, I meant to say, for the Cook Report, would have never happened, would have never got off the ground. And thanks to Eileen Smith for telling us about Screencast-O-Matic. As always, I use it every time we record the show from firetalk.com, and then we archive it with Screencast-O-Matic, and a number of other things happen we won't go into right now. And so to end this show, as I end every episode, it's a wrap.